Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the General Secretary of the Asian Football Confederation, Dato Windsor John.
Thank you, David. Distinguished guests, participants, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. And first of all, my sincere appreciation to the World Football Summit Asia for inviting me here today. This summit marks another milestone on the journey of football in Asia. And it's fitting that it's here in Kuala Lumpur, the home of the AFC headquarters. As the AFC president said in the video, this is Asia's time. And there is no doubt it is Asia's time. But you may ask why. 2/3 of the world's population are here in Asia. Half of the global football fans are in Asia. Almost 2/3 of the world's youths are in Asia. The continent is home to two of the most populous countries on the planet. 5 of the top 10 and 9 in the top 20. Nowhere in the world are there more internet and mobile phone users than in Asia. And close to half the world's digital population are from this continent. The AFC has 47 member associations, and there is no other organization or company in Asia whose mandate begins in Beirut and finishes in Brisbane, begins in Gaza and finishes in the South Pacific of Guam and the Northern Mariana Islands. The 5 AFC zones include the former Soviet states in Central Asia, the countries that stretch across the Middle East, the Asia Pacific, the subcontinent, the ASEAN, and the East regions. That's why the potential in Asia is limitless. We have the people, the power, and the desire. So how is AFC unlocking this potential? In 2016, we launched a bold and ambitious plan. Our vision is to confirm football as the #1 sport in Asia, prepare our teams for success at the world stage, and to be the world's leading confederation. And to engage with tomorrow's generation, we recognize that we must talk to them in the language they understand and on platforms they populate. Most don't read newspapers anymore. More than 2.7 billion mobile phone users are from Asia, and the numbers are growing every day. Interesting, the AFC has recently been streaming matches in various countries, and the results are the same. More younger people are watching our content on the mobile devices than the traditional ones. It was why the AFC had to move quickly with our partners Lagardère Sports 2 years ago to ensure our platforms are mobile friendly. Through these mobiles, more and more people are falling in love with football. And when they fall in love, they need opportunities, they need coaches, they need facilities. Which is why member associations development represents one of the mission statements of the AFC. When we launched our mission and vision, we had just 9 teams in the top 100 at the FIFA rankings. Today, Asia is represented by 17 teams in the top 100. We know there's a long way to go, but our commitment to develop the game has never been stronger. Our investment to our member associations and competitions has increased several folds in recent years. Travel contributions, participation payments have increased significantly. And we are also now financing the hiring of technical directors. But beyond financial support, we are also investing in workshops, on-ground consultancies, and educational initiatives. Tailor-made solutions to make our member associations stronger. In the past 2 months, the coach education and national coaches conventions were held right here in Kuala Lumpur. We also had our 6th medical conference in Chengdu, China. From all these programs and workshops, the sessions and sharing confirm a simple reality. At the AFC, we believe there's no such thing as Asian football, but there is football in Asia. Why? Because every one of our members are so different and unique in their own way. If you ever tried to play football in the foothills of the Himalayas, or in the minus 40 degrees in Mongolia, or in the sweltering heat in the Middle East, you will see the diversity and the challenges it presents. But you'll also see an undeniable passion for football. Everyone is saying this is Asia's time. Why? The Summer Olympic Games will return to Asia in Tokyo next year, and the final qualifiers for the Olympic football tournament will be decided in Thailand early next year. The Winter Olympic Games from Pyeongchang in Korea Republic in 2018 moves to the capital, the People's Republics of China, Beijing, in 2022. FIFA has just awarded the Under-17 Women's World Cup to India, who staged a remarkable men's Under-17 tournament just 2 years ago. Crowds in a country normally dominant by cricket were staggering, with Kolkata seeing attendances of more than 60,000 for the quarterfinals, semifinals, and the final. Amazing numbers. And of course, the crowning jewel, we have the FIFA World Cup in Qatar in 2022. Only the second time the tournament will be held here in Asia. The qualifying program for Qatar will start fittingly here in Asia on June 6, 2019. It also marks the start of a long road to the AFC Asian Cup in 2023, and we are already witnessing the global shift to Asia. The last AFC Asian Cup in the UAE, which concluded in February, engaged with more fans than ever before. Close to 900 million fans engaged through the AFC digital platforms, and more than 675 million people watched on television. The AFC's club competitions, the Champions League, the AFC Cup, are also exciting more fans than ever. Since 2014, the AFC's digital platforms have grown by more than 1,200%. And why is engagement so important? Engagement raises the value of our competitions, greater value which will be reinvested to our member associations. In October last year, the AFC announced a historic commercial rights deal with our new partners, DDMC Fortis. We have now secured the financial future for football in Asia to grow in the years to come. And I'm delighted that the next panel will have a conversation on the role of the Asian football in the global context. But before I hand over to these fine experts, if there's one message you need to take away, it is, this is Asia's time. Thank you very much.